Ever since Jaguar produced the E-Type in the 60s, it's failed to recreate the magic of the two-seater sports car. That is, until now with this, the F-Type. It's available as a two-seater roadster or this coupe, and would have the most hardened mafia boss saying, "Pretty car." No matter what angle you look at it, the F-Type is a real thing of beauty, whether it's the swooping shoulder line, sculpted rear arches, or those tail lamps that hark back to the classic E-Type design. You'll enjoy looking at it as much as you will driving it. That's even truer with this V8 version, which gets the more aggressive sports design pack, which is an option on lesser power models. And it's much the same story when it comes to the interior. It's beautifully laid out, and although it's quite compact in here, it never feels claustrophobic. Now this one is the range-topping R version, so as you can imagine, for a car that costs nearly £100,000, it comes loaded with all the toys. Fully adjustable heated seats and steering wheel, all electric of course, touchscreen entertainment unit with satellite navigation, as well as the F-Type's party piece, this exhaust button, which turns it from a mild-mannered cruiser into a ferocious monster. Handy if you want to annoy the neighbours first thing in the morning. The build quality materials is truly first rate. The cabin is swathed in leather, and apart from a couple of cheap plastics here and there, there's nothing to be negative about. The boot is bigger than the one in the drop-top version, boasting 407 litres of space, about enough for a couple of medium-sized suitcases. The F-Type is available in 3 different versions. There's a 3-litre V6 with 343 brake horsepower. There's a 3-litre V6 supercharged with 375 brake horsepower, and this 543 brake horsepower 5-litre V8. Now it's pretty hard to justify the top of the range because of its extensive running costs, but in reality, any of them are good. The first thing you'll notice is the ferocious soundtrack, whether it's when you breathe life into the car or when you find an empty stretch of road and really open it up. Ticking the active sports exhaust on the options list just adds another dimension to an already impressive driving experience. It'll have you revving the engine just a little bit harder, which won't help your fuel economy. But in reality, who cares? This is a pure driver's car. This V8 model gets four-wheel drive, and at no point does it feel bogged down or overweight. The steering has a nice weighty feel to it, and it's precise, meaning when you do find those deserted roads, you can place it exactly where you want. And when you push it into a corner, the firm ride means body lean is well maintained. Whether it's the F-Type's stunning looks or the incredible soundtrack, the sporty Jag turns heads wherever it goes. That's what we think of it, but what about a sports car owner?
Yeah, the looks of the car are absolutely stunning. It's the elegant lines, the aggressive look of it, the long bonnet is always something that's always appealed to me. And this is a car that I could certainly see myself enjoying.
Absolutely beautiful. It's the first time I've seen these on the road before, but this is the first time I've actually walked around one and actually been in them. It's kind of a car that appeals to you and grows on you. When they first came out, I wasn't too keen, but the more I've seen them on the road, the more I've got to like them. And it's the first time actually today, looking at the back of it, that it's kind of got a little bit of accents of the old E-Type Jag, which is yeah, quite a nice piece of kit.